Still, he had said this morning that he and his boyfriend, Angel, sent her a special birthday surprise to start her workday. She had figured it was probably going to be one of those fruit bouquets she loved so much but could never afford to indulge in. Could they really have sent her a stripogram? She glanced at the clock. Technically, the center didn't open for the kids for another 20 minutes. Maybe Jordan had sent her a little start her Friday off right fun. She didn't know if she should be horrified or grateful. "Well?" Zoe asked, dark eyebrows lifting high on her forehead. She couldn't very well send the man away, not when he might have been paid for a job, and none of the kids were here yet. Her office had blinds, so send him in, I guess. Zoe gave a little hop and an excited squeal. "On it. I'm so going to peek from the window." "Don't get too excited. He might not be a stripper." But the second Zoe returned to deliver Hottie McFirefighter, Lexi changed her tune. This man had to be a stripper or model, or Greek god in disguise. Holy cow. Five-alarm fire didn't do the guy justice. He was more of an explosive volcano of sexiness. "Ma'am, I'm here to check you for fire issues," Hottie said. Yep, definitely a stripper. Kudos to Jordan for the best birthday surprise ever. Lexi's gaze greedily took him in, from the top of his closely cropped sandy blonde hair to his gorgeous hazel eyes, down to the sharp, square jaw softened by a pair of full lips that should be illegal on any man. He was tall, though not overly so, but he definitely had the muscular build of a man who did a lot of hard labor, or took off his clothes for a living. He wasn't dressed in typical firefighter gear, which was a bit disappointing, but she supposed that kind of stuff was hard to strip off. Instead, he was wearing a tight-fitting dark blue polo shirt that had the words Denver FD stitched on the high chest pocket and a pair of pressed khakis. In his hand, he held some kind of clipboard. A prop, maybe? All in all, the man looked scrumptious. "I'm going to owe Jordan an entire month's rent for this present." The man's right eyebrow quirked. "Excuse me?" "Nothing." Lexi shook her head. "Go ahead and do your thing. Do you have music you need to play or something?" The man looked even more confused as the words poured from her lips. "Why would I need to play music?" For the stripping?" She practically whispered the last word, feeling her cheeks heat. Did he do it silently? That sounded weird and a little creepy. The music was half the fun. Now both eyebrows climbed high. "Stripping?" "I'm sorry," she winced. "Do you have a script you're supposed to follow or something? I've never gotten one of these before. Am I supposed to pretend you're a real firefighter? Get all concerned I might have a fire code violation?" She winked. He stared at her like she'd grown another head. "Ma'am, I'm here to check you for fire issues," he repeated. "Oh, there's going to be a fire issue, all right," she said, getting into it. "As soon as you strip off those pants and get to the show, my panties might just burst into flames." A giggle left her. She felt so naughty, so unlike herself, flirting with the man in front of her. She had to hand it to her roomie. He sure knew how to break her out of her shell. Jordan would be so proud if he could see her now. The man's jaw dropped wide. He held up a hand. "I think there's been a terrible mistake here. Who do you think I am?" Aren't you a stripogram? It's my birthday tomorrow. And my roommate..." Lexi trailed off as the man's expression remained confused and slightly horrified. Heat burned her cheeks, flaming down her body. You're not a stripogram, are you?" Mr. 100% not a stripogram dipped his head, but not before she caught the smile curling his lips. Well, at least someone thought it was funny. She was currently wishing the ground would open up and swallow her whole. "Not a lot of sinkhole activity in this area, so that's not a high probability," he said with a small chuckle, letting her know she had spoken out loud. Perfect. Just perfect. With a loud groan, she plunked her head down on her desk, cheeks still fully aflame. Would the embarrassment ever die down? Probably not until her next birthday.